Welcome, pilots! This video is part of my guide detailing every high-security combat site. While I've been flying a Jaguar for most of the Sansha Nation videos, it's simply not a viable ship for this site. For the Paralytic facility, you'll likely want to use a battleship or heavy assault cruiser with a strong focus on EM and thermal resists. Combat signatures appear in your probe scanner window, and you must scan them down with probes before you can warp to them. Some combat signatures are referred to as DED-rated sites. DED stands for the Directive Enforcement Department, an NPC corporation that is a division of Concord. Such combat sites are given a difficulty rating on a scale of 1 through 10. The Sansha Nation Paralytic facility is a combat signature found only in low-security systems throughout the eastern regions of Amarr space. This includes Domain, Tash-Murkon, Devoid, and Derelik. It can only be found in high-security space through an extremely lucky escalation from a Sansha Den. This site has a decent potential for some extremely high-value loot drops. Only up to battleship-class ships will be allowed into the site. Sansha Nation continues its raids against poorly defended civilian areas. Mining colonies, merchant waypoints, and research outposts are favorite targets. Once the structures are overrun by Sansha slaves and drones, surviving locals are turned into test subjects. Many of these areas are used to develop new Paralytic agents used in abductions. A common thread in numerous reports is the presence of a Sansha known as Ation-09. This site has a DED threat assessment of 5 of 10. In the first room, you'll land a ways away from several rocks and a base with several bunkers. The area is guarded by a total of 30 Sansha NPCs, split into 2 groups. The first group is on the left near several rocks, consisting of 5 frigates, 2 cruisers, a battlecruiser, and a single battleship. The second group is on the right near the base, consisting of 15 frigates, 3 cruisers, a battlecruiser, and 2 battleships. The gate to the next room is locked, requiring all NPCs in the area to be destroyed. The Sansha have completely covered this abandoned mining post with sentry guns. They're quite serious about defending whatever is in the next area. In the second room, you'll land in front of an asteroid station and a series of asteroid colonies. The area is guarded by a large mob of 33 Sansha NPCs, ranging from frigates up to battleships. With 8 of these being battleships and 11 being battlecruisers, the incoming damage is quite significant. If you're flying a long-range battleship, you may want to immediately use a microjumpdrive to pull range. The gate to the next room is not locked, so you can actually ignore all the NPCs and simply pass through to the next room. Upon activating the gate to the third and final room, you'll receive a transmission from Ation-09. When you wake up in your next clone, remember it was the Master's will that you died here today. In the third and final room, you'll land in front of a series of structures surrounding a Sansha manufacturing center. The area is guarded by 3 separate groups, totaling 29 Sansha NPCs, ranging from frigates up to battleships. Among the cruisers is the slave Ation-09. The central structures are also surrounded by a collection of sentry towers and missile batteries. Shortly after landing in the room, you'll be webified by 3 powerful stasis towers. You'll either want to take out the stasis towers quickly, or microjumpdrive away. Ation-09 will always drop an 18th tier Overseer's effects, and has a chance of dropping 1 or more Centum B-Type deadspace modules, or a blueprint copy for a Phantasm. I must admit that my level of experience with this site is fairly low, as I've only ever run them for the purpose of this video series. I've successfully run the site in an Armageddon, and once in a Muninn prior to its recent changes in the Uprising expansion. The Muninn should continue to be a good choice for this site, as the change to a missile ship makes it immune to tracking disruption. The Armageddon is a potential choice for younger pilots, as it requires fewer skill points than the alternatives. This Armageddon fit uses rapid heavy missile launchers and a full drone bay with an active armor tank. It has enough capacitor modules to allow both armor repairs to run indefinitely. It also takes advantage of the recently added battleship roll bonus for armor plates. The safest ship is likely a faction battleship like the Rattlesnake, which has extremely high DPS. If you're on Facebook, I recently started a new Facebook page where I'll post regular updates of my progress and new video series. You can also check out the gaming section of my website for all of my EVE Online content. In high-security Eastern Amarr space, you can probe down other DED-rated sites like the Sansha Military Outpost, Sansha Acclimatization Facility, Sansha's Command Relay Outpost, and Sansha's Nation Occupied Mining Colony. Note that the Western Amarr regions have similar combat sites featuring Blood Raider NPCs. Other NPC pirates include Rogue Drones, the Serpentis, Guristas, and Angel Cartel. My journey to host a complete set of combat site video guides began in 2020 with a similar 13-part series for Serpentis combat sites. I followed this up with similar series for Guristas, Angel Cartel, and Blood Raiders. If you find yourself outside of Eastern Amarr space, you can check out those videos right now. Stay tuned to Riley Entertainment for more EVE Online combat site guides, and smash that like button if you enjoy my content.